Hi. Welcome back to Dr. Talk Talk TV, where we build teenage leaders, one truth at a time. Today, I'm getting real with you. No filter, no motivational sugarcoating. This video is titled 7 Truths Everything Needs to Hear. I wish I knew this at 15. And trust, if I knew these things back then, I would have saved my life from a lot of confusion, self-doubt, and missed opportunities. So grab your pen and your book, or just beat back and relax and suck it all in, because these lessons are good. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're serious about building your future rights from your teenage years. Number one, confidence is a skill, not a gift. When I was a teenager, I thought that confidence is something you are born with or are not. Spoiler alert, that is a big lie. I remember in SS2, I really wanted to run for class captain. But I kept thinking, I'm not confident enough like David and Sandra. So I never did it. Later on, I learned that confidence comes from doing things afraid. Again and again, until your fear becomes your fuel. Lessons to learn as a teenager. Confidence is like a muscle. You build it by using it. Speak up in class. Volunteer. Ask questions. Fear and get back up. The more you do hard things, the stronger your confidence grows. For example, have you ever seen someone that used to be shy and suddenly started leading school events? That did not just happen overnight. They trained themselves into confidence. Number two, your friend can make or break your future. Let me be 100% with you. Your friends can either be pulling you up or dragging you down. There is no neutral. Back in SS3, my friend started hanging out with this group that always skip classes. At first, it seemed fun, but her grade drops and her teacher got disappointed. And she started doubting herself. The lesson you should learn here as a teenager is that if you hang out with 5 lazy people, you will be number 6. And if you hang out with 5 serious driven teens, you will rise to their level. So, not as a teenager, for you to grow, you must surround yourself with the right people. Ask yourself, who are my 5 closest friends? Do they inspire me or they drain me? Number 3, failure is not the end, it's just a data. In school, they taught us that failure is bad. Red ink, F9, embarrassment. But in real life, failure is a teacher. Let me tell you something. Failure is just feedback. It's like failing a level in a video game. You learn, adapt, and try again. Story time again. A boy once failed his WAEC mock exam so bad that he cried for 3 days. He thought that his future was over, but that failure woke him up. It made him read harder, ask questions, and get serious. And guess what? He passed the real WAEC with flying colors. For example, think about Michael Jordan. He got cut from his high school basketball team. Imagine if he had said, "Whip, I got soaked at this basketball. It's time to quit." Who would have never known his name today? Lessons learned as a teenager. Failing does not make you a failure. Staying down does. Every great person fail. Michael Jordan got caught from his basket team. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for television. Another example, team inventors, athletes, YouTubers like Mr. Beast fail 100 times before blowing up. Tip to note,
as a teenager. Start viewing failures as a feedback, not a defeat. Number four, your parents are not always right, but they love you. I know, yes, I know. Sometimes it feels like they do not get it. They just don't understand you. And sometimes that is true. But here is the truth. Most of the time, they actually want the best for you. They just do not know how to say it in a way it will make sense to you. Story time. Peter wanted to become a dancer, but his dad wanted him to study engineering. For years, they argued, but one day he sat down with his dad and explained how passionate he was about dancing. They found a middle ground and he studied media tech and kept dancing on the side. For example, let's say your parents keep nagging you about your grades. You think, oh, they just want to control my life. But really, they are thinking, I don't just want my child to struggle in future. Once you understand why they act the way they do, it's easier to do it. You don't need to agree with everything they say, but try to understand where they are coming from. It will save you a lot of arguments. For example, even celeb like Burna Boy or Tems has to fight for their dreams. But many did it with respect and communication. Lesson to learn. Your parents may be wrong about how you should live. But most time they are right. That is why they are worried. Tip to note as a teenager. Learn how to express your dreams clearly without disrespecting your parents. It's a skill. Number five, which is the fifth truth. Time is your most valuable asset. Let me hint you with the truth. Time is more valuable than money. Story time. Mary used 6 hours daily watching television and scrolling through her phone. Imagine if she just used 2 of those hours to read, learn a skill, or exercise. She could be 10 times better today. Lesson to learn. You can get money back. You can't get time back. What you do with your free time in your teen years sets the tone for your 20s and your 30s. For example, some teens are learning coding, design, or starting a YouTube channel. Others are wasting hours gossiping online. Guess who is winning? Tip to note as a teenager. Create a simple routine. Use your time like it matters because it does. Number six, you don't need to have it all figured out. Raise your hands if you have ever stressed about your future. What to study, who to be, how to make it. Yeah, same here. Story time. At 16, I wanted to be a lawyer. At 18, a filmmaker. And at 20, a youth coach. Life is not a straight line. It's a zigzag. Lesson to learn. It's okay to explore. It's okay not to have all the answers. The key is to stay curious, stay growing, and keep moving forward. For example, teenagers like Malala did not start with a big dream. She just speak out about girls' education. The path became clear as she walked it. Tip to note as a teenager, don't freeze because of confusion. Take the next small step. Number seven, your voice matters. As a teenager, I felt invisible, like my voice does not count. But looking back, I realized teenagers change the world. Story time. I once started anti-bully club in my school. At first, No one cared. But with time, it grows. Teachers notice. Bullies back down. I realized I had influence even as a teenager. Lesson to learn. Don't wait till you become grown for you to speak up. If something is wrong in your school, in your community, or in your ward, be the one to speak up. For example, think of Greta Thunberg, a teenager who challenged the world leaders. Think of Zure Oduwole, who interviewed presidents as a teen. Tip to note as a teenager: use your voice to bring change. Start small, start now. There you have it. 7 things I wish I knew as a teenager. 1. Confidence is built. 2. Friends shape your future. 3. Failure teaches. 4. Parents cares. 5. Time is good. 6. You don't need all the answers. 7. Your voice matters. If any of this hit you hard, drop it in the comment below. I want to hear your story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Dr. Talk Talk TV. You were born for greatness. Start living it now.